This is Ty Dickinson
and Erica Lopez from the University of Oklahoma Weather Lab with your weekly regional forecast starting on Wednesday, April 19th, 2017.
Warm, above normal temperatures are forecast throughout much of the southern United States in the next week and a half. Drought conditions have improved in virtually all areas except Florida in the past week. Possible rainfall in the next week and a half could help alleviate conditions further. Thanks for tuning in for another week. Let us dive into this week's climate briefing.
Temperatures in the past week have been above normal, and this trend looks to continue for the rest of the week. Thursday and Friday, the high temperatures will be around the mid-70s for Oklahoma, parts of North Texas, and the Panhandle, while the rest of the region will be in the 80s. Temperatures will cool off for the weekend in the eastern part of the region with northeastern Oklahoma and southwestern Missouri in the 40s for high temperatures. The southwestern part of the region will remain above normal with 70s and 80s until Sunday, when temperatures for the majority of the region will be in the mid-60s and mid-70s. The start of next week looks to warm back up into the 70s and 80s.
A trough shave pattern is seen in temperatures in days 8 to 14. Above normal temperature probabilities begin in central California, dip down into south central New Mexico, then swing north through Oklahoma, Missouri, and Wisconsin. 50% probabilities for above normal temperatures are found in southern California, throughout the southeast, and into the southern Great Lakes. Probabilities for below normal temperatures are seen in the northwest and move into the central and northern plains. There are two regions with probabilities of 50% for below normal temperatures, in the Dakotas, and then again throughout Idaho and parts of Washington, Oregon, Wyoming, Montana, and Utah. Confidence forecast in the 8 to 14 day outlooks is above normal.
There have been slight improvements in the drought monitor in central Louisiana and southern Missouri. As we zoom into Oklahoma, the Panhandle region was once again downgraded, this time from severe to moderate. This is the first time the Panhandle has been without a severe or worse drought since November 22, 2016. The rest of the state remains the same. Panning east, the severe drought north of the Atlantic metro has been pushed north towards the region of extreme drought and has persisted in the region since last October. Parts of East Alabama have also improved slightly in the last week. Lastly, the severe drought in Florida has expanded in the last week, now seen from Orlando to Naples. A moderate drought has also developed just north of Jacksonville.
Let us examine precipitation and see how it could affect existing drought conditions. Significant precipitation looks to begin Friday morning in parts of Missouri, Kentucky, and Tennessee. The storm continues into Saturday night while moving into Oklahoma and Arkansas before moving into parts of northern Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and the Carolinas on Sunday and Monday. As of Tuesday evening, the Storm Prediction Center has a 15% region for severe weather on Friday in the Texoma region. As Friday and the rest of the weekend approaches, we will be monitoring the updates and passing them on via Twitter.
Precipitations on days 8 to 14 has enhanced probabilities throughout most of the CONUS. A large 50% probability for above normal precipitation covers the western Corn Belt and moves into parts of Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado. Other probabilities of above normal go as far west as Arizona and Washington and as far east as Georgia and New York. The coastlines of the U.S. have probabilities for below normal precipitation. The Atlantic seaboard has a 33% probability for below normal precipitation, and a small 40% probability is seen covering areas east and north of Boston. Most of California and parts of Nevada and Oregon have probabilities of 33 to 40% for below normal precipitation as well.
Last week, we said the 1 and 3 month outlooks would be discussed in this week's video, but these will not be published until Thursday, April 20th. Not only will we include these outlooks in next week's podcast, but we will tweet them out as soon as they are available. Also, the Storm Prediction Center has critical fire threats in New Mexico and Arizona for the next few days. Check out the description box for links to the CPC, SPC, and both of our Twitter profiles.
Once again, this has been your forecast brought to you by the University of Oklahoma Weather Lab, a top academic weather and research program in the United States and partner of the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program. Watch for your forecast Wednesdays on the Oklahoma Weather Lab channel on YouTube.